This episode we take you to the throbbing, pulsating capital of Thailand, famed for its colour, vibrancy and amazing street food. We got something interesting here on a stick. What do we think those are?
Scorpion, centipede.
It has the ultimate anything goes attitude.
You'd be very relaxed after that.
So where do you go if you're here for just a couple of days? What should you see? Well, we're here to recreate that famous one night in Bangkok, to show you just what can be done in 24 hours. We'll take to the streets.
Typical scene, tuk-tuk, temple, the two T's.
And try all manner of food.
There we are. This is a cricket.
We'll stay at a vintage hotel that used to be an opium den with a very shady past. You'll definitely want to check this one out. And we'll explore the top 3 must-see sites. It's going to be a full-on sensory overload. Welcome to 24 Hours in Bangkok, Ritzy Travel Guide style. Welcome back to the Ritzy Travel Guide. My name is Bill and it's great to have you along with us. Now, going to Bangkok is and always has been one of the most fun capitals in the world to visit. We've been to Bangkok multiple times over the years, but the last trip last month was one of the most fun because we walked around, we had the street food, we saw what it was like at night, and in the morning it's bustling. Because staying in the right part of Bangkok is key to getting the most out of it. And I'm going to show you 3 of the top sites to see, some really famous ones. So hopefully this will be an indispensable guide of hints, tips and tricks. As ever, this is not a sponsored video. Nobody has paid us, nobody's told us what to say. It's just our opinions on how to get the best out of things. So, very quickly, let me show you this first. It's a map of the capital. For reference, here's the main international airport. It's out to the east. Don't put yourself there, nothing to see. Just to the left is the main commercial shopping district. You also don't really want to be having your hotel here. It's just big shopping malls. It's quite dull, noisy streets and skyscrapers. Likewise, you don't want to be in the CBD. That's loads of office buildings. The main centre of attraction that you should be focusing on is here. It's out to the west. This is the atmospheric part. You've got the river in this section and the Grand Palace. This is the historic quarter. This is where you want to be in this zone. Within this historic zone, the district we would most recommend, where we stayed this last time, is Yaowarat. And the reason we suggest it is there's so much heritage here. And it's especially famous for its food scene. It's considered amongst the best in the city. And at night, the whole area transforms into this most amazing night market. Part of this area also encompasses Chinatown, so there's a multi-ethnic feel to it. Right, let's get going. And we chose a hotel that's right in the heart of Yaowarat. You just walk out, it's all there, no need to take any transport. The hotel is a real head-turner. It's very unusual and in a brilliant location. Over the years, it's been an opium den to a house of ill repute, and you can see the pictures of the day showing you that. And it was also the Thai Stock Exchange for a few years. I'll show you all around the hotel in a moment, but first, let's head straight out to the streets because that's the fun part that I want to show you. And especially Bangkok at night, because that's the bit that many people have come for. So through the hotel lobby and out we go. We're going to be taking a walking tour so you can imagine it all.
Oh, taking life into our hands, crossing the streets in Bangkok. Gotta be brave or foolhardy, not sure which one it is.
Here you go. This is why you base yourself in Yaowarat. It's what visitors expect Bangkok to look like.
The streets absolutely come alive at night. I mean, they were reasonably busy during the day, but they really come into their element once the sun goes down. Wow. Okay, you wouldn't want to put your fingers on there. Wow, what do we think the temperature of that is? Look at that. Would you say that's hot? On the hotometer, what would you say that is? 10 out of 10? My goodness, look at the size of those. Have you seen the size of those lobsters?
I mean, if you want crustaceans, look, cheese and caviar.
Got all types of seafood here. Yeah, that crab's on the move. Look, he's trying to escape. He's making a run for it. Like in the little containers, you get your coconut drink there, and they put it in these cute little handled mugs to take away with you. Ooh, what have we got here? Candied fruit on a stick. Hang on a minute. Do they literally mean that? What do we think? Cannabis gummy bears. Cannabis chocolate. This is like Amsterdam of the Orient. Look at that cauldron bubbling away. I wonder what's in there.
Tripe. It's like a
Offal. Is it tripe? Body parts that we wouldn't normally eat. Now, come on, dear viewer, you're watching this. Would you like a boiling cauldron of offal and body parts? I like his flattened chef hat. Very jaunty hat. With a certain amount of attitude about it. There is quite a strong aroma coming from that pot over there. I'm not sure what's being boiled up. Could be glue, but I think it's going to be sold as some edible product. What have we got here? I have no idea. Big bowls, big vats of something or other. Could be anything, literally anything. If you're looking for a tip which part to go to in Bangkok, Yaowarat is a really good one because there's a lot of street life. Some of Bangkok is just busy highways, noisy, you don't really see the gritty, normal side of life. Yaowarat, you really do get to be able to walk the streets and imagine it, immerse yourself, smell it, see it, get the sights and sounds. Well, I tell you what, and the smells, because there, we got durian right there. There we are. That's what we were smelling. I tell you what, the hotel said there would be a 10,000 baht fine. I'll flash up what that means in Western currency. A 10,000 baht fine if you dared to bring that durian back to your room. That is a big fine. I absolutely love these back streets. Full of atmosphere. It's a slice of life. Everybody's going about their daily business. It's not just us tourists who are finding it fascinating. The locals are all here doing their daily shopping, coming to get something to eat after work. It's a real melange. It's a mixture of anybody and everybody. And I can't read a lot of the signs. I have no idea what half of this is. But that's the fun. That's what makes life constantly magical mystery tour. Now you see, when you do Asian cooking, you need a meaningful fire. None of this half-hearted, lily-livered, namby-pamby, halogen hob. No, we need it practically so you could burn somebody at the stake. That's what you need. Suddenly you've got shoes next to a cafe, a takeaway. Why not, you see? And food just wandering down the street in his arms. You don't get this back at home, do you? Well, not unless home is Bangkok. See, it's totally different. Go a little bit out of your comfort zone. Try things, see things. So much to experience. The whole family with their bubbling food there. Look at that. It's fun, isn't it? Wandering around these Asian streets at night, wondering what you're going to happen upon. Like a lottery, a lucky dip. Having looked at all this food, it was time to sample some. And my wife decided to pick some of the most weird selections she could possibly find. What type of fish balls? What's in it?
fish ball. Fish ball.
Not fish balls, fish more. Okay. I've just done some research immediately online. I'm now an expert. Do you know what fish more is?
Is it the lips?
No. Worse.
Okay. The intestine, the stomach.
Probably yes. Do you want to know?
Spleen.
Bladder. Hang on a minute. That might not necessarily be brilliant for everybody. Ah, okay, here we go. Right. There's... Okay.
How many of these ingredients can you identify? So,
Right, how many can you identify?
just identify coriander,
Yes.
goji berries,
Goji berries,
whale's egg,
quail's egg,
fish ball,
bladder. Let's just call it bladder. I'm assuming they've cleaned it up, right? I mean, bladder. I mean, health and safety, they have cleaned it, hosed it, washed it down first, right? Right? It's all dripping and gloopy. It's a bit like one of these alien movies. Hold it up there. I want to see the gloop coming off.
it's kind of like, okay,
It is very, very gloopy.
gelatinous.
Okay, here we go. I'm taking one for the team here. I'm going to try the fish more. I'm not sure I really want to, but we live by the mantra, try everything, even if it's only once. Bladder, here we go.
Tastes like a loofah.
I took a bit too much there. Because it's quite peppery, the sauce. It's sour and peppery.
It looks a little bit like tripe.
Well, it's certainly very squishy. It's quite a strong sauce. You wouldn't really know what it is.
The one thing good about having this soup is I know I'm not consuming that much alcohol. right?
Oh. What's the nutritional information of bladder?
It almost tastes like you're a sponge that you wash
Yeah.
the car with. It's very spongy. If you want to know what it's
Spongy
like,
texture.
Spongy. All right.
Okay, dear viewer, as you're watching this, are you getting the feeling you'd really, really, really like to try fish more? Or are you thinking, no, not in a million years? Please drop your comments down in the box below if you have any inkling whatsoever to try bladder soup. No, there's not an earthquake, it's just wobbling away. Wibble wobble. Now, I'm sure you've seen this before. Is it good?
Oh, no.
Does it hurt? But they're biting you, taking your skin off. Okay, we've got something interesting here on a stick. What do we think those are? Those are... what are they? Are they
Scorpion, centipede,
scorpion and centipede?
silkworm,
Bugs? Tempted? What do you think? Tempted? Crickets. Earlier on you had bladder. Are you thinking scorpion over bladder? Yeah. Here we go. We got a description. We got some scorched spiders, not
Menu?
bamboo worms. We got some pupa, crickets.
centipede, grasshopper. The problem is you gotta buy like a bowl of it.
You've got to get a whole lot. You can't just get a few of them. You're not really ordering this, are you? You're really going to order this?
Spider, bamboo, worm.
Yes. Are you going to have a mixed selection? Grasshopper? All right, okay, off you go. Try and make yourself understood. Right. Well done. My wife is really taking one, not just for the team, but for the country. Well, for just about everybody, really. Okay.
Mix.
Okay. Here we are. 50 baht. Okay. I'll flash up on the screen what 50 baht is worth.
50.
Yes, 50 baht. Okay, here we are. We're getting a mixed selection.
This is like the bush tucker trial.
Yes.
I'm not sure what it is
Are you not sure?
because
I tell you what,
every single piece.
I'll join you in it. We're here together. We're in this together. We're almost excited at the prospect of this. What's that?
Cricket?
A cricket. All right. Go on then.
I think this is the crunchy one.
Okay.
I
Yes.
hate to waste food, but mine was really.
Are you throwing that away? You're not keeping that one. Is that not a keeper? There's not much my wife refuses to eat. She did eat that one, but there's not much.
I'm just not going to finish it.
You're not going to finish it. You don't hate it, but it doesn't deserve to be finished. Hashtag doesn't deserve to be finished. No. We always wanted to know what these tasted like, didn't we? You all want to know what this is really. It's like an anchovy fillet, very
Yeah.
salty.
It tastes like a really crunchy anchovy, but it's bitter.
That's bamboo worm, right?
Bamboo worm.
Bamboo worm. Do we think this is going to taste woody?
No, it's squidgy.
Yeah, it tastes like bark. You're eating salty bark. It's like you've gone down to your garden shed, sawed off a bit of the table leg, and said,
I'll have that.
I'll have that. Just imagine you've gone into your garden, you've gone to the flower bed, you've seen a bug in there, and you've taken it into the kitchen, and you've shoved it in your frying pan. I thought, I wonder what...
I think there's some spider in there. Can you get a spider?
There is supposed to be a scorched spider in there.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Don't say we haven't tried, dear viewer. We have. But if I were
Not
you,
exactly lobster, is it?
I possibly wouldn't. How very mundane. We just got spring rolls. Out of all the things in the street you could eat, this would be the most predictable one. So we shan't do that. We shall press on to try and find something ever increasingly bizarre to eat.
If you eat it last, that is the last flavor in your mouth.
It lingers, doesn't it?
This one,
It lingers.
last flavor.
It does. It doesn't go away. I think we need a beer urgently as a matter of medical necessity.
If only chocolate lasts like that in your mouth, it doesn't.
Yes, why do certain delectable flavours don't last in your mouth and one you don't want to last in your mouth
Lingers forever.
is hanging around? Really lingering. I think I'm going to be going to bed tonight. Still trying to get rid of that taste. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to brush my teeth tonight to get rid of that flavour. But are you not feeling good now?
Fine, it just won't go down.
Won't go down. Is it still there at the top of your throat?
I think the feet is still there. I think the body right now, but the feet is still there.
They're clinging on the tentacles as it goes down your throat.
How much Listerine are we going to have to swallow tonight to get rid of that flavour? Yeah, I've just had a thought. Maybe if they cooked it like lobster with butter and garlic, we might like it a bit more.
Cricket thermidor.
Yeah, cricket thermidor. That's it. You see, instead of cooking that lobster there...
There, that's a crustacean.
Yes, that's a crustacean.
I know which I rather have.
Yes. Maybe we should have cricket thermidor instead. I'm going to have cricket forever, I think.
If you're enjoying this video, please do give it a thumbs up, as it lets us know we're on the right track, and we'll try to put out more of this type of material. About to show you the hotel we stayed at, you'll want to see that. But just to let you know that this video on Bangkok is just one part of a 5-part series we've recently taken around Asia to some stunning locations. And they're all totally different to each other. The first episode, which is already out, sees us cruising around the beautiful waters of Vietnam, around the stunning Halong Bay. It's one of the best vacations we've had for a long time. In that video, we'll show you why it's totally recommended. Then in episode 2, we take you to a gorgeous elephant sanctuary, roaming as nature intended. And we lodge in the rainforest and feed the elephants breakfast at dawn, before learning how to keep them healthy and fit. The location is just gorgeous. In episode 4, we go deep into the jungle in Thailand to experience a railway-themed hotel.
All aboard the Khao Yai Express.
The resort is designed by a world-famous architect, where you sleep, dine and relax in renovated antique railway carriages. It's absolutely stunning and likely will give you one of the most memorable and photogenic vacations you could ever hope for. And in the final episode of our current Asian season, we take you to an ecotourism resort. It's over a tropical lagoon, in accommodation that's both luxurious and right out of Robinson Crusoe. It's enchanting and visually beautiful. It's 5 parts, do join us for each, as I think you'll find it captivating. It's a beautiful and vibrant part of the world. So all of that coming up in this 5-part series, do join us for each. So we haven't showed you the hotel yet, plus the massage we get there. Let's do that now. And it's called the Shanghai Mansion, right by all the street scenes we just showed you outside, in the centre of Yaowarat. You literally walk out the door to it. Now, as I mentioned before, this hotel has a really interesting backstory. The building has been literally everything over the years, from an opium den and a house of ill repute. Walking all around are artifacts from its past. It's been beautifully done.
Is that they all smell amazing,
Don't they, the hotels in Thailand?
like essential oil.
Yes, you feel like you're entering a massage parlour, really. It's got that smell. There's some rather suggestive artwork at various points around the hotel. Because for a while, this was a building of ill repute. See, isn't that pretty? Really do feel like you've been transformed back in time to Shanghai of the 1930s. It's got a huge amount of history, this building. You can just imagine the people who've walked through this building. Fabulous little corners where they've set up props so you can imagine how life would have been. You feel like you're on a sights and sounds museum tour, except it's all alive and well.
There's a great bar, and we had some wicked cocktails there, where they include local ingredients, such as liquid lemongrass and chili.
Mango sour. Yeah. Is it good? First thing that's caught Mrs. Ritzy's eye is the spa and salon. She's checking out whether we need to be instantly massaged.
The first thing you need to do when you're in Thailand is to book a massage.
It is.
That is priority number 1.
Now, on the back this is rather fun because they told us we can circle the bits we want extra attention to. So, I'm thinking, what do I want extra attention to? Say challenging, adventurous, tough as heck, deep.
Yes.
Okay, is this the back or the front? Because I actually want extra pressure on my back, but this could be the front, in which case they're just going to be pressurizing my stomach. How do we know which side this is?
This is belly button.
I don't know. Is that belly button? Okay. Is this front or back?
It is on the back, please.
This is the back. Okay.
This is not the belly
Okay.
button.
Yes. So do I put a tick next to the parts I would like?
You can put a circle on where you want it to look.
Okay, there is good.
Yeah.
I like my feet, so let's put that there. Oh, maybe some shoulders.
We'll do the massage a little bit later. It was then time to discover the room, which would be furnished in traditional style.
There's always a sense of anticipation when you arrive and you're thinking, I wonder which is my room. I wonder what it's going to be like. What do we think? Are we going to be wowed? Hello, 1931. In we go. We're in number 310, Shanghai Street.
Love the colours, teal.
Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful colours. What?
The bathtub is in the room?
Yes, I thought that looked quite nice when I saw it online. I thought, why not have the bathtub in the room? I'm loving the colours, the rich tones, the greens and the blues. Yes, it's in the middle of the room. I think we'd have to put a do not disturb sign on the door.
The room is quite delightful. You do feel like you've been whisked back in a time machine. It's as close as you're going to get to actually being in a hotel in the 1920s. Authentic furniture and beautiful decorations.
It's a huge room, isn't it?
Do you think that light reminds you of a certain trade?
Bright red, those lights, aren't they?
You know what it means when your lights are red?
Yes.
It's like you need to wear your satin 90s. I don't know what fabric is it though. It's
very soft.
Time for the statutory bed test.
That's comfy, look. I can stretch out from here to here. It's at least 7 foot wide, I think. Look, I can go that way. I can go that way. So, giants can apply for this. Look.
Can you? It is a full backstroke, isn't it?
The rooms are so full of character and totally authentic. You feel like you're there 100 years ago. Even down to the traditional Chinese tea service in the corner, and silk gowns hanging in the cupboard, and dainty little slippers. Delightful room. Now, Thailand is famous for its massages. Now, we could have had one outside on the streets, but the hotel lured us in to try out their in-house massage section.
Yes, thank you. And off we go. Oh, we've got a 1 hour treatment. We're going to be all limber and loose and oiled up by the end. Here we are. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. I'm feeling zen already before we start.
The room temperature, light and music is alright for you.
2,000 baht, 2 people, 1 hour. Fair bargain, I'd say. Isn't that pretty? Very nice.
This one your bathrobe and underwear.
Okay.
Are you change your clothes when you finish? Put belonging everything detail. May I wait you outside when you're ready? Knock the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somehow you always feel calm and zen. You see, we could have just gone to one of the massage parlours down the road, but this was a little bit more, but I feel you get a bit more, don't you?
Do you like this?
Okay, so it's 2,000 baht for both of us for 1 hour of their, what do they call it? The hallmark, their trademark, their speciality massage. I better stop filming. So there we are. An hour later, how was yours?
It's like everything is. When you come out, you literally feel all your muscles relax.
Are you feeling all loose as a goose?
Yeah, I think when you come to Thailand, you really must try the Thai massage.
It was interesting because before we went in, we signed a form where it said, please indicate how you'd like your massage. And there were 3 boxes, and I think the first one said gentle.
Gentle.
The middle one said
Yeah.
intermediate, and then
And deep.
and then deep or firm. Well, as amazing as mine was, and I really enjoyed it, it was fantastic. I don't remember ticking the box that said Japanese torture camp. It was. But you know how it is. They can't help themselves. They go so gung ho and so gusto.
I don't hear you squealing.
Well, I was gagging on the bit.
Well?
Like that.
No, you should say.
I did sort of try to gently wriggle and say ow, and I actually put
Mine
gentle
was rather good.
and
One
everything
tip,
else.
though, if you come to Thailand, there's 2 types of Thai massage. The one with oil or the one without. My recommendation is go with the one with oil because the other one tends to be a bit more crackling.
By the way, Ritzy Travel Guide is on Instagram and Facebook. If you enjoy following us around in real time, in between filming for YouTube, you can follow us on both of these. You'll see what we get up to, the countries we visit, and behind the scenes. The channel name is the same as here, Ritzy Travel Guide. There is the link up at the top, and I'll also put the address in the description box for this video. So follow along with us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see you in those. So the next morning we woke up and we were aware that we had a full morning to see outside around the city because we had just 24 hours in Bangkok. And I'm going to show you 3 of the top sites to see, some really famous ones, which are well worth going to. But first, we needed some breakfast. And it was in the first floor of the hotel, also decorated in the style of the era. This is the upper hall of the former stock exchange, which has been converted to their restaurant. Now, I'm a sucker for quirky interiors and designs, and this one is right up my street. All manner of things glued to the walls and cabinets of curiosities. Really interesting objects to look at over breakfast. Why eat in a boring room when you can have somewhere of interest? I love hotels anywhere around the world which go the extra mile and make the extra effort. And Thai breakfast is a little bit odd. They sort of serve dinner. Yes, there are some traditional breakfast items, but there's also a lot of curries and meats and, well, what you would think of lunch. Why not? You only live once, and again, those sinfully sweet desserts. Well, of course, I had to try one. Minus 5 points for having absolutely no willpower. So, out for our morning expedition around the capital. And by complete luck, right outside our door, a street festival was going by. Thailand is multi-ethnic, and on any given day, you'll see celebrations of loads of different varieties, cymbals clanging all over the place. It's so vibrant and so colourful. It was a lot of fun just to stand there for about half an hour, watching it all go by. This one was a late celebration of Chinese New Year. Meantime, a couple of streets back.
What do we have here? Love these. Characteristic. Fantastic. I feel like I need to buy a brush. Don't really need it. Not sure I've got the hand luggage space for that, but I feel like I should. Support a local business. Oh, in the meantime, while I was brush filming, my wife seems to have stopped somewhere.
Emergency dessert.
Emergency dessert? Oh, what are they? Tell me please you've gone for one of these, because that looks good.
I just got one.
Yes.
So basically outside, this is beautiful flaky pastry. And inside is like crushed peanuts and brown sugar. It's very, very good.
It looks like a peanut brittle.
It is like a peanut brittle.
I feel like we should try one on the spot. So rewarding just walking along and seeing what you're going to find. No real agenda, just pottering along and seeing what you come across. We love backstreet alleys like this. Little snapshot of local life. You see, she would have been doing this for years. She knows exactly what she's making. It's probably a 1-product stall. Here we go. 2-product stall. Egg noodles. That's her speciality, you see. Don't try to be all singing, all dancing. Finely hone and craft a particular skill. Let's call it Egg Noodle Alley. All right. I know you want me to go down this alleyway. Let's go down. Let's see what we can find. Let's wander through. You see, it's full of promise, isn't it? I knew I should be coming down here. That's the bladder, in case you've forgotten. Fishmore is bladder. All those bits going into that. Very gelatinous, very gooey. If you don't finish it, you've got some backup glue in your backpack. It'll glue just about anything shut, that will. Okay, what do we think this is? Huge vat of, what, gunk?
No,
is that sludge?
Yeah, it's not guts. It's vegetable. It's vegetable.
Vegetables.
Vegetables that they have stew, and then they eat it, turns really with porridge.
It looks like gunk they got from the bilges, from the trawler ship out in the bay. Are you tempted, dear viewer, with a bit of vegetable gunk? See, I'm sure it's perfectly delicious. Oh, we're in the way. Sorry about that. Do you need one? Do you want to grab one as it goes by?
I mean, only in Bangkok do you see brews sweeping by.
Sweeping by. Hashtag sweeping by. Look at those crabs. They're stuffed to the gunnels, aren't they? It's a popular stall, this one. Now this is interesting. These are afterlife suits and shirts. They burn them, and then they think that they can pass on some smart attire to those who've already departed this earth and look smart.
Material items for the afterlife.
Yes, in case they want a mobile phone or a watch.
Or a Rolex.
This is often a belief
Or a first
that
generation.
in the afterlife you can send things from here to there through some sort of portal, and if they're in the need of a Rolex watch or a smart shirt, what you do is you take it down to a fire pit and you burn it, and then the ashes get sent to your loved ones in the afterlife, and they can enjoy all these items. Oh, hello, what have we got here? Ah, okay, this looks like more body parts. Is it lungs, intestines?
This is duck, right?
Oh, it's duck.
But this is more, there's wings and that's thigh. But can you see that block of
Brownish stuff.
brownish stuff?
What's that?
That is blood.
Blood.
Duck.
Oh, that's a slab of blood, is
It's a
it?
slab of blood.
Okay, so she's boiling up blood there.
Yeah.
Duck! Quack, quack! Very good, is it? Quack, quack! Quack, quack! Oh, okay. Quack, quack! Oh. Yet again, we seem to have turned into a food vlog as much as a travel vlog, don't we? You just catch these things out of the corner of your eye.
So what they do is they take a bamboo stick and then they slice like a spleen and they grill it.
You can tell it's spleen from this distance, can you? Oh, very clever. Can I tell it's spleen from this distance? Let's have a look. Okay, guys. Would we have known that was spleen? Not sure. That could be bird, you know. Is that bird? What do we think? Is that bird on a stick? No takers for that one. They're not stopping for any. I've got an update for you. I don't think that was spleen. I think it was bird on a stick. No, literally, I think it was sparrow or thrush or something like that. Woodpecker on a stick. Nuts. Nuts? Anyone nuts?
Okay, let's now see some of the top attractions in Bangkok. You may not have time to see all of them. I'll show you them and then you try and pick one or two of them. One of the really colourful sights in Bangkok you should try to see are the floating markets. It's a bit like Venice of the East. There's a couple, and Bangkok is on a series of waterways and canals. So getting to the markets are great fun. You can take long-tail boats or public ferries which charge along the river at the rate of knots. You could practically water ski behind the boats at this speed. This was from a couple of years ago when our kids were with us a little bit younger. They thought it was terrific fun. You don't have to be a kid to enjoy tearing around like this. There are actually 4 floating markets to choose from. The most famous is Damnoen. It's a real sights and sounds visual treat. So photogenic, and the sellers have been here for generations. The King Rama IV commissioned the canal back in 1866. It's so colourful with its long-tail boats, their piles of tropical fruit, and the vendors in straw hats. It's an Instagram favourite. In fact, I would call it a floating foodie paradise. You can eat grilled satay and mango sticky rice, coconut ice cream or pad thai, and boat noodles, all from the floating kitchens. We had some, as you can see here, a few years back as we dangled our legs over the side. And because the food is freshly made right on the boats, using old recipes which have been passed down through generations, it's quite authentic. And the market is often featured in Thailand tourism brochures. It's also been in the movies. This market was featured in the 1974 James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun, where they had a thrilling boat chase scene through the canals, which all helped to make it internationally famous. In fact, almost too famous at times, as it does get busy.
It's jammed.
Too many boats, not enough water.
We can't move.
That's the ongoing problem right around the world. If something gets famous, it gets busy. So you have to time your visit very carefully because Damnoen is only open in the mornings. Boats start setting up at around 6 a.m. and by 11 a.m. it's all wound down. The markets are busy, yes, but we'd absolutely recommend them. The next must-see sight, if you have time, is the Grand Palace. It's nestled in the heart of Bangkok, and the Grand Palace is a dazzling symbol of Thailand's royal heritage and spiritual heart. It was built in 1782 by King Rama I, and the palace served as the official residence of the Thai monarchs for over 150 years. Though the current royal family no longer lives there, the palace remains a vital ceremonial site. To see it properly will take at least a couple of hours, or to be honest more, as the Grand Palace is a visual feast. The complex spans over 200,000 square meters and has ornate halls and golden spires, as well as the home of the revered Emerald Buddha. The complex is open from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30. Now be careful, modest dress code is strictly enforced. That means shoulders and knees must be covered. So plan accordingly, or you can rent appropriate clothing at the entrance. The Grand Palace never fails to impress. It is absolutely stunning. The third and final tourist recommendation we'd make is to try and see a temple, and the one we'd recommend is Wat Trimit. The temple itself is a beautiful example of traditional Thai architecture. Its golden spires shine under the sun. This is our visit on our latest trip, and it's a delightful temple. And it's home to one of Thailand's most remarkable treasures, known as the Golden Buddha. It's a solid gold statue and weighs an astonishing 5.5 tons. It is considered the largest solid gold Buddha in the world. And while you're there, you can make a little prayer and an offering. An alternative site also in Bangkok is the Reclining Buddha, though this one does get far more busy. So choose either of these two for a fabulous experience. Being multicultural, Thailand also has Chinese temples.
Colourful. I feel a temple coming on.
Temple, this is a Taoist temple.
Should we take a look? We'll be Taoists for just a moment. Out there, noisy, hustle-bustle Bangkok life. In here, calm serenity of Taoism.
Taoism translates as the way. The belief emphasizes inner peace and balance and spiritual insight. Now, 24 hours really is the bare minimum you should spend in Bangkok, but I know sometimes you don't have a choice because statistics show that most people, surprisingly, when they come to Thailand, do only spend 1, maximum 2 nights in Bangkok before they jet off to the beaches or they jet off to northern Thailand. And on that subject, don't forget we have 2 other videos on our channel showing these other areas in Thailand you could visit once you've done Bangkok. One such trip would be the beautiful Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. We just came back from staying at an elephant sanctuary. This video is already available on our channel. It's part of our Exotic Asia series. You can watch it now. And we stayed in beautiful bamboo lodges and ate with the elephants, feeding them breakfast from our bedroom. There's a lot to see and do in there, including bamboo rafting. We can so recommend that trip to the elephant sanctuaries. Also on our channel now is our trip to Vietnam. We cruise around the sensational Halong Bay, visiting the local islands. The scenery is so memorable and the ship's very nice, serving gourmet food. Take a look at that video. And in episode 3, we go deep into the jungle in Thailand to experience a railway-themed hotel. It's absolutely stunning and likely will give you one of the most memorable and photogenic vacations you could ever hope for. Imagine the Orient Express in an Asian jungle. And in the final episode of our current Asian season, we take you to an ecotourism resort. It's over a tropical lagoon, in accommodation that's both luxurious and right out of Robinson Crusoe. So that's all coming up in our Asian series. It's 5 parts, do join us for each, as I think you'll find it captivating. So do remember to be subscribed to our channel so you know when these videos come out. Subscription is free, it doesn't cost you anything, it just lets you know when these new videos hit. I do hope you found this video useful. We can really recommend Bangkok to you, but you must stay in the right district. Please don't go charging you off to CBD, the business district, and stay there, or the shopping area, because you won't enjoy a hotel there. Yes, by all means go shopping there, but don't base yourself there with a hotel. Instead, stay in one of those 2 historic areas that I showed you on the map at the beginning. Thank you so much for joining us on the Ritzy Travel Guide. It's been an absolute pleasure having you with us. In the meantime, we have several videos on our channel here, and indeed those from our Exotic Asian experience. Watch those videos here, and we'll see you in one of those now.